Hey guys, Carter's Garage here with you. Another day of messing around with the em1. So I think today I'm going to be moving the speed controller that goes underneath the seat on the exterior of the bike. And yesterday when I was riding, when it was rainy there, a bunch of water and mud got up on there. I don't really like that. So I'm going to be removing I'm going to do a video on just removing the speed controller, and then I'm going to mess around a little bit, probably remove the side panels and stuff, and then I'll do a video on speed controller relocation. Okay, so I'm going to get all set up here. So we just have to remove this bolt, which has a nut on the back. You just hold it with your fingers. There's a bolt there with a nut on the back. And if you come over to this side, it looks like this person has a strap just kind of holding it in. So I'm going to remove it there. Obviously that is not stock, but I don't know if they did that just for extra support. And then I have the seat removed. Again, you just put your key in there, turn it to the right all the way until you hear a little click, and then the seat should pop off. You hold it here at the back and just kind of pull up, and it will be kind of hooked into here, so you kind of have to pull it back. So then you all the plugs, I know it looks kind of scary, but I will have a video on plugging them all back in, and they actually are like labeled and stuff like that, where most speed controllers they don't label anything. So, and for the most part they'll have a 3-pin connector, a 2-pin with just like one wire going into it, so you'll be able to kind of tell because the other side will be the same, but the wires are all different colors. I don't know why, but it's dumb. But so yeah, so I actually got my new tail lights installed last night, so I probably will do a video of that and how I did it. And I got my rear tail there kind of straighter with the back tire. I did a video of that last night. I just haven't posted it yet, so I will be posting that today. But I will be doing another video on the lights and how I did that. Very simple. But yeah, so I'll get started. I'm probably gonna unplug everything first, and what you want to do is also you want to make sure that you turn off your breaker. Just anytime you're really doing anything electrical, just turn off the breaker and turn on the key. Make sure that there's no power on, just to check. But so yeah, so I'm gonna set up the camera here and start disconnecting all these wires. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna start disconnecting everything. That one doesn't look like it needs to be disconnected. And because all these wires are gone, and this box is going to have to be moved up there with the speed controller, because that's your 72 volt to 12 volt converter. So 72 volt goes into it and 12 volt comes out, and that runs all your lights and your display and everything like that, because doesn't want to run at 72 volts. So And then I'll actually have a little bit more space down there for, you know, maybe a pair of gloves or a hat or a little, I have, this is always handy to have. Just a little first aid kit. If you fall, you know, and you take a decent chunk out of your knee or something like that, you're out in the bush, you know, you can kind of patch yourself up real quick. That looks like it'll fit down there. Perfect. I'll put it in a sealed bag and everything. And but so yeah, so I'm just gonna, there's a zip tie on there that I'm just gonna cut. Just be careful you don't cut any of the wires. Okay, so that's a wire. Okay, so I think that's almost everything. It looks like there's a wire going through there. Oh, so that will be, it'll be connected to the speed controller, but that's all the switches. That's all the wires there unplugged. Usually there's always more wires on the speed controller than what there is on the bike. Because there'll be different functions, like there's reverse, there's your hall meter, you got another one there. I think that was my oh no, I don't know what that is. But so yeah, so those should all kind of come out. So then I'm gonna remove the speed controller now. Just getting that one screw on the side of the underneath here. Yeah, so that's why he had this in there, is for a little bit of support, just to make it a little tighter. Because as you can see, it's a little flimsy. You'd probably be able to feel that in the seat. And then these ones are an 8mm. That kind of swings down like that. Oh, I made that nut go shooting across the room there. So if you want to kind of leave it like that. So this is your negative wire and your positive wire. Your positive wire goes up to the breaker. Your negative wire goes right to the battery, the one that we were connecting and disconnecting in my battery installation and removal video. So what you want to do is, those are a fill-up, so you just want to disconnect. Just want to disconnect those. Remember, we have the breaker off, so there's no power going to this right now. Yeah, and see, these are a little rusted. And that's what I don't like about it being exposed like that. So then, so the wire that was going down here looks like it was the And then you kind of have to push all these clips down through this hole, but you gotta just do a couple at a time because not all of them want to go through at the exact same time. We just do some at a time. Just feed them through with your finger, try to grab them out on the other side. And getting them all through. Okay, so that was all of them. You can pull your power and negative wire up through if you want. Just put those off to the side. So then you also have your motor wire, which is your you have your Hall sensor, and you have your 3-phase wires. There's no markings on here to what colors, and you want to set it up the exact same way. Just trying. I don't see any here. This controller removes from this tray. It's just Phillips. It's 2 Phillips screws. Or underneath you got 2 10 mils, it looks like. Yeah, 2 10 mils. And bam, that removes like that. So these are your 3-phase wires here, and you want to take a picture of that just so you get. I just took a picture of it there, just so you make sure you hook it up properly. Apparently, if you wire these up so the motor is going in reverse, and then you go to the Daymak drive system, and you put the reverse all the way to full, and then you put it in reverse, and because the reverse has no limiter, I guess. So apparently you can do like 80, 100 kilometers an hour, whatever it will allow itself to do. But looks like we got some writing on the back here. Come on, focus. Oh yeah. Rated voltage 48 to 84. Nice. Rated power 500 to 1000. Nice. Max current 50 amps. Not bad. So that means I'll be able to, if this speed controller doesn't work, when I get the Daymak drive, yeah, see it's got the D drive technology there. I am going to I'm going to get a different speed controller. It'll be 1500 watts, but 50 amps. So, and that's what I'm really worried about, is the amperage. Come on, camera. I'm just mainly worried about the amperage on when it comes to over amping the motor. Wattage, that doesn't really matter. Like, it does, but amperage is what makes the heat. So if this is already saying 50 amps, then that's perfectly fine when I get my new 50 amp 1500 watt speed controller, which is only $100. This thing brand new is $359.99. That was on Amazon, so probably an e-bike store, probably like 500. So, and the one I'm gonna get, it won't be controllable or anything, but I will just have full power. And they're on Amazon for $100. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's cool. 84 volts. Oh, could add another battery to this. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna finish up removing this. So you just want to undo the one hall sensor plug, and then your 3 phase wires here, and I took a picture of them. Look how rusty these screws and stuff are. Oh, I will strip that one. And there you go. It is removed. It's pretty big, pretty beefy. The new one would be about this long and a little thinner though, so I'm just putting that up on my desk. So yeah, that's so then what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm just going to be monkeying around, getting these wires. I'm going to be taking off the side panels and stuff, and I'm going to be just seeing how far I have to move these wires up to there. And you're going to have to obviously move your motor wires up to there, but it looks like I got plenty of length. So that's good. It's almost like they were thinking. So yeah, so I'm just going to monkey around with that, and thanks guys. This is removal of speed controller video. Thanks.